I am so excited you guys came to the Celebrating Home party this evening. What a great hostess we have, Tracy.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Awesome. Now you guys all have catalogs in front of you, so open those catalogs up. Be sure and take a look at what's all in the catalog. I know that as I'm talking to you this evening, you're going to want to look at the catalog. It's okay, because I'm going to be sharing with you what I have here in front of you, and you're not going to have a lot of time to look at the catalog if you're not looking at it now. So the catalog is also yours, so be sure and write in it and so forth, so it goes home with you this evening, because that's my store, so I want to make sure you go home with my store tonight, okay? Now, when you guys all have a little bit of party money, we got started, okay? You guys got some money for, you guys got your little seed money, fantastic. Now, my hostess, Tracy, she's got some more party money for you, so what we're going to do is every time you hear something about Celebrating Home that you did not know or excited about, and say woohoo, then you're going to get some more money. How's that sound? Sounds good? Okay. Now, on a count of 3, just so you're warmed up. Ready? Count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! Oh, we got some good woohooers. Fantastic. Awesome. Excellent. No, give them some money. They need some money.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you're going, now what am I going to do with this money that I have? Well, you're going to go shopping when we're all done. Okay. Whoever has the most money, okay, whoever comes up with the most money when we're all done, gets the free gift. And my free gift is back here on the counter. It's worth about $20 to $25 this evening. That's a pretty good deal, right? For just saying woohoo, right? Woohoo, that's right. So, yeah, absolutely. Give some more money. It's the bank. We can give lots of money. Okay, so what we're going to do is whoever has the most money gets the free gift. All right? Sounds like a plan? Okay. Now, there's a lot of great products in the catalog, and I would love to share with you every single piece because they're all worth that time, but we don't have that kind of time tonight because I know you're busy moms, okay, and have to go to work again tomorrow. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our pottery because I really feel that the pottery has is the biggest value, okay. Oh, do you realize I didn't even introduce myself? My name is Dawn Walz, and I am from Freeman, South Dakota. I'm so excited to be here today, and I just tell you a little bit about myself. I was a stay-at-home mom. This is my full-time job. This is what I do for a living. Okay, and my husband is a farmer, and we have 3 beautiful children. They are triplets. They are 7 years old, Dustin, Caitlin, and Andrea. So I'm going to tell you that Celebrating Home is a huge blessing in our family because it allows me to be that stay-at-home mom. I'm also very involved in the church and in local functions in town, so I have that flexibility to be involved in those things as well. So we're going to talk more about the opportunity later, but as you're sitting here today, really think about what I'm doing. Is it something that I can do as well? Okay, let's get started with the food. Are you guys hungry?
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, I know. So let's take a look at some of the items that we have. We're going to start with our hospitality set. Isn't this gorgeous? Yes. Love this. Yes. If you go to the inside cover of your magazine, you're going to see the hospitality set. Love, love, love this. I know, isn't this great? And so, yeah, you can use this catalog right here. You're going to see several different styles to choose from. You see a couple other hostess-only gifts. These are hostess-only gifts. Now, before you kind of get all clammy on me about the hostess part, you can be a hostess. It's okay. I do all the work for you. We'll talk more about that here in just a little bit. So we're going to start with our hospitality set. This is the berry collection. There's several different styles to choose from. And as you're looking at your pottery tonight, realize that it's all micro-safe, dishwasher safe, oven safe, and freezer safe. Okay? I know. So you're probably going to hear me say that several times because you need to hear it, I think, 6 or 7 times before you really remember that I said it. So this is the hospitality set. We're going to start with this. I'm going to bake for you tonight. So we're going to do a recipe that is absolutely wonderful. And this is our crescent rolls. It's a taco braid. Very, very easy, simple recipe to do. And I do have a cookbook that I do offer to all of my customers. So this recipe is in that cookbook. So we're just going to put these crescent rolls in here like so if they will cooperate with me. As I said before, the micro-safe, dishwasher safe, and oven safe. Now notice I did not spray my dishes. Okay, so I'm just putting these in here like so. Okay, I use 2 packages. I prefer this brand simply because it's a little easier to work with. And so we'll just put these in here like so. Now you'll also notice that this set does come with a little dip bowl right here as well, and as well as a stand. So when you're doing your party, you can get with 2 bookings at your party, which I know will get you 2 bookings, then you can get this for free. So I'm going to do these like so. Okay. All right. Who here has been to a celebrating home party before? All right, fantastic. Give her some money. Fantastic. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Then we also have, who here has, you guys all brought me, did anybody look at the catalog online? Did you guys check out the catalog online? Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful? Got to do a little bit of shopping and taking a look at some of the products ahead of time. Okay, we're going to just put these in here. Now, we're also not going to preheat our oven. Okay, we're just going to put these dishes right into the oven as they are. The reason I don't preheat my oven, first of all, I always forget. And then I'm thinking, well, now what am I going to do? And so I just, I just make it a habit of not preheating it and adding a little bit more time to my baking time. And we have this beautiful loaf pan, and with the magic of a Hostess, we have 1 pound of ground hamburger. Okay, and I love my Hostesses, so we will reward her well this evening with the Hostess program, and we'll talk more about that Hostess program, but you're really going to want to take close note as to what you can get for being a Hostess. So we're just going to put this in here like so. But we've got 1 pound of brown hamburger with 1 package of refried beans, as well as 1 can of refried beans, and 1 package of taco seasoning. And it's really simple. You can do this with chicken and different other ways to do this, but I like the refried beans. So take that. And this is really difficult, but you just do like so. Hey, look at that. Oh, see? Now my children love this because it tastes like a taco, but not the hassle of a taco. So you just do like so. Okay, it doesn't have to be all neat because we're going to put some cheese on this after we make it. So we're just going to show this to you. Okay, very simple. You guys can all do this, right? Very, very easy. Okay, so we're going to put this in the oven at 375 for about 30 minutes. Okay, the hamburger is already done, so we don't have to worry about the crescent, the hamburger. We're just going to make sure that crescent roll gets done. So that 30 minutes at 375 is definitely going to get it done beautifully. Okay, when we get all done, we are going to add some cheese to the top of it. We'll put that back in and let it melt and so forth. Sound like a plan? Very simple, very easy. Now, other things that you can do with it, you can put that in the freezer and then chill it and then put your meats and cheeses on it. So it'd be great for serving for your guests and so forth at your parties and get-togethers. You can also use it, I tend to make a morning breakfast meal out of it. My children like the crescent roll with a package of cream cheese and then 1 can of cherry pie filling over the top. And then you just bake that, and then you put some icing over the top of it. Very good. And so it's not a lot of hassle, but it really looks good and looks like I put a lot of trouble into it. Okay, woohoo, right? All right, excellent. So I really find a lot of really great reasons why you need this. So with 2 bookings tonight, our hostess are going to get this for free. I'm excited. Woohoo, I know. Okay, another piece that I really want to talk about tonight, I have 3 pieces that I will talk about, but my second piece that I really, really enjoy is definitely the 2-tier server, or the 2-tier serving bowls. The serving bowls, to me, are really a staple. Not only can you mix in them and serve from them, but for me, I use them a lot for baking. Okay. Again, they're a non-stick surface, microsafe, dishwasher safe, and oven safe. You can get them in several different styles. I do have over here several different colors and so forth that you can choose from, which is great. It makes it easy for you to see what the colors really are. Okay. So isn't that wonderful? Yeah, love that. Look at all those colors. Yeah, please do. Now we have the 2-tier serving bowls. You have the smaller one, which is great, but there's several other things that you can do. You can put your chips in the bottom of this, put your dip in the top to keep things warm and cold and so forth. I'd also look at the amount of space that we're saving on the table. Anytime you can get your items up off the table, not only does it create dimension and looks beautiful, but look at the space I can save. I can put another dish right next to my items. And you know how it is when you have a lot of food on a plate. Not everybody eats from the whole plate when you're serving it. They're only going to take from a small portion of it. So I kind of stick it underneath there, creating more space on my table. So it's awesome for that. Again, creating that dimension. But we're going to use tonight the serving bowls. We're going to use a large serving bowl. This is part of our Venetian home collection, the spice. And we're going to make a death by chocolate cake. Here, you guys like Chocolate? Oh yeah. I know. So this is so super easy. I know, I love this. I love this. This is a very simple recipe, again, in my cookbook. And so what we're going to do is we're going to just put in here 1 package of chocolate cake mix. I do prefer the chocolate cake mix that has a little bit of the 1 cup of pudding, which it does make it a little bit more moist. Okay, so we have that. And then we also have 16 ounces of sour cream. So we're going to put that in here. And you're thinking, sour cream? Really? Honestly? I mean, really. But you know what? That sour cream makes it nice and moist. Okay, so we're going to just do a little bit of this. Okay, look at how easy this is so far. How many dishes do I have dirty? 2. Okay, so then we have 3 eggs. So we're going to get these eggs out here. And anybody want a little extra protein? Do you want me to put some egg? I can accommodate anything you want. I can do it. Okay, and so we're just going to do like so. All right. See, I told you I can accommodate. Okay, there we go. Okay, so then we're just going to mix this all up. We just have the 3 eggs, and that's all the ingredients the cake itself needs. Okay, now another cake that I really like, and you might want to write this one down, you're just going to do 1 cake mix, 2 eggs, and any pie filling. Oh my gosh, super, super easy. Love that cake mix. Especially when somebody calls and says, you know, I need a cake. If somebody's coming over, for instance, to visit and you're expecting it, I always have a cake mix and I always have a pie filling. And of course, usually I always have eggs. So we're going to just do like so. But you can use a hand mixer in this if you'd like. It's going to hold up to that hand mixer. So isn't that awesome? So if I don't want to take the time to do it this way, but I will tell you this is hardly any work at all. So very, very simple. I'm not going to get really carried away as far as getting all the lumps out and so forth, because I just needed all the dry stuff mixed up.
And you're going to bake in that?
We're going to bake in this. I know. So what's nice about this is I'm only making a couple of dishes dirty. Instead of having several dishes and you've got all these, mixers and so forth out, this makes it really simple and easy. Okay? So we're going to mix this up like so. And then we're going to add some chocolate chips. Now I think the recipe says like a half a cup. Oh no, girls, this is Death by Chocolate cake. I think like half a bag. That looks good, doesn't it? Oh yeah, okay, Death by Chocolate. And anytime you have a party with me, there are no calories, so you're good, okay?
Oh, good.
I take all the calories out. It's just a given. Okay, so we're just gonna mix this up like so. All right, you guys can see how easy this is. We just mix it up. Now you don't have to worry about those lumps because it does bake all the way through. Now remember what I said earlier, microsafe, dishwasher safe, oven safe, freezer safe, nonstick surface. Okay, so we just kind of go like so. Now when you put this in to bake, do you guys think we're going to use an oven or a microwave? Oven? No, actually we're going to use the microwave. Isn't that awesome? Woohoo! I know. That makes it easy because now look at my meal. I've already got most of my meal done. I've got my main dish in the oven. I can also be making my dessert at the very same time with hardly any effort. So I don't have to plan for even more time. Okay? So I'm just going to do like so. I don't know if we can find we'll use a spatula. This will work just fine. Okay. Do like so. Okay. I'm going to show this to you. See, very simple, very easy. It's not hard. You're just putting that all in there, mixing it all up. Now you can't put this in the microwave as is, okay? Because you will dry it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a dinner plate on top of it, okay? Now, it would be great for me to tell you that you have to use a Celebrating Home plate, but I will tell you, but isn't this beautiful? Nice, huh? Okay. But I will tell you that I've only used a Celebrating Home plate to make this cake. So honestly, I don't know if it'll work with another plate. But these are beautiful dishes. Again, making them multi-purpose. Okay? So we're going to put this on top just like so. This will create a little oven for us. We're going to put this in the microwave for about 13 minutes. I know that a brand new microwave takes 13 minutes. Okay? So we're going to put this in the microwave. There you go. Okay. Do you need some help with that?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to put that in for 13 minutes. At 13 minutes, we'll take it out and we'll do the knife test. Okay, so we'll just stick a knife down the center of it to make sure that it is done. Okay, if it's not done and if it comes up kind of gooey, then you want to put it in just 1 more minute at a time. then you'll know for sure it's done. Okay? You guys can all handle that, right? Yes. Woohoo! Okay, as I was saying earlier, it's going to be any cake mix, 2 eggs, and any pie filling. Okay, so that's another recipe. So you could do spice cake with apple pie filling, cherries with chocolate cake. So very, very simple and very easy. Okay? All right. So now we've got our lunch started. So we're going to be eating here shortly. I'm excited about that. The last thing I really want to talk about this evening is our bean pot. Anybody here have a bean pot?
I do.
Oh, right. Oh, great. Give her $500 for having a bean pot. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now, have you used your bean pot, Jeannie?
Yes, I have.
You have.
Roast and baked potatoes.
Roast and baked potatoes. Doesn't that sound great, girls? Give her some more money. Woohoo! Okay? I'm telling you, if I find out that you bought a bean pot and you haven't used it, I'm going to be so sad. So I really feel it's important for you to use your bean pot and use it every day because it's going to take that abuse and so forth. So one thing that I have found is that I will use a bean pot over any crock pot. I think a crock pot can do a lot of great things, but my bean pot has definitely taken the place of that. I use my bean pot for everything, okay? In my household, I have 11 bean pots. Yeah, no, count them. 11 bean pots. And you're thinking, how in the world do you use 11 bean pots, right? You're thinking that. Well, I tell you what, a bean pot can be used for so many things. You can use it for a roast all day. Okay, you can use it for soup all day or just a quick soup in the microwave. I can put a dip in here, either hot or cold. So I could put this in the freezer, chill it, and then I can put my ice in it. Make an excellent ice bucket. All of our pottery, as I said earlier, is a grain insulator. Did I say that right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that means I could put this in the freezer, chill it, and it's going to stay cold for up to 3.5 hours. Woohoo, right? Okay, it also can stay hot up to 3.5 hours. So that means if I take it out of the oven, I can sit on the counter, wait for my husband. You know, he's a farmer. He doesn't get to eat with us often. So this way, it makes it easy so that he can just come right out of from the field, come in, and he can have a hot meal, even though we've all already eaten. Okay, that's absolutely wonderful. I also find that it's very difficult to overbake food. Ever made food in a crock pot? What happens? It gets crusty, and gets dried out. Not in my bean pot. It stays moist. It stays very yummy and very luscious and wonderful, okay? It's also very easy to clean. I can take this and I can put this in the dishwasher right after I've used it. I don't have to soak it. Gone are the days of soaking. Yeah, exactly, absolutely. So this makes it so much simpler. Now you're going to...
Are bean pots different sizes?
They are different sizes. I'm glad you asked. There are different sizes. I did create a little flyer for you. One side is going to show you all the different serving bowls and the serving bowl stand, which I truly believe the stand is very important. It also on the other side will show you the bean pots. Okay, so that way then it's easy for you to see all the bean pots and all the different styles that we offer. That sound great? It makes it easy for shopping. You'll also see on here the bean pot basket. The bean pot basket is also a very hot item for us to go with your bean pot basket or your bean pot. Now I'm going to just pass it around. There are different sizes. To answer your question, there are different sizes. This happens to be a 3-quart. There are a 4-quart as well. Now, one better than the other, not necessarily. I really encourage you to get the one that you like and the style that you're comfortable with for your household. Okay? But of course, you need to have at least 7 in your house. Gotta have 7. Why? Well, because you need 1 for your roast, right? Your meat. 1 for your potato. So you could do mashed potatoes, you could do baked potatoes, you could do cheesy potatoes, right? You gotta have 1 for your vegetable. Okay, any vegetable that you want, and then of course 1 for your dessert. I love, for my family, I can do the cake in here if I would like, which makes it very easy. I won't be able to take it out and dump it and make it real pretty, but I tell you what, 7-year-old triplets, they don't care how they get their chocolate cake, okay? So we can do it that way if we'd like. I also do a recipe that's very simple, which is just a peach cobbler. I just take some biscuits and I chop them up in 4s. I throw those in the bottom. Again, I'm not spraying anything because it's a nonstick surface. Put those in there with a can of peach pie filling, a little bit of cinnamon, bake that in the microwave. Oh, luscious. Unbelievable. Okay, are you hungry yet? Okay. So it's wonderful. Absolutely love that. Okay, you guys excited about my bean pot yet?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So what's nice about this is if you buy a bean pot and a bean pot basket, we'll make sure you get some recipes to go home with today. So that way then you can start using your bean pot as soon as you get it. Because I really encourage you to use it right away. Okay, because if there's any flaws, we do have a 1-year warranty against any manufacturer flaws or defects. So if you use it right away, we can get it replaced for you. Otherwise, you have a 1-year warranty. Sound like a good idea?
Great.
Awesome, absolutely wonderful. Okay, now we also noticed that we do not have any trouble with staining in your dishes. So there's a glaze and so forth on here that's not going to allow it to stain. So I do chili soup, lasagna. I have a lasagna recipe that I can do in here. So this really makes it very simple and easy.
Do
Okay?
you have to cut the time down if you use the bean pot?
No, I don't. I just, with the recipes and so forth that we have, if you can start with those recipes that I give you, once you start using it for the recipes that we have, then you're going to start seeing how you can adapt those to the recipes that you have in your household, okay, which is really nice. Okay, so it really is actually, I don't find it any cutting time down or anything. Now, if I have a frozen roast, I can do about 200 degrees all day. When I say all day, I'm thinking 8 hours, okay, and that'll be nice and tender and very good, okay. So in my 4-quart bean pot, I've put up to 8 pounds of roast in it. That's a big roast.
Frozen?
No, that one's thawed out. That one is thawed out, yeah. But I'm going to cut it up and put it in there because I don't care how I get it in there, because when I take it out, it's just going to fall apart because it's going to be so tender. Okay? So, you guys excited about this? Okay. Now, also, you want to get the bean pot basket to go with it. The reason for that is I can take it right out of the oven hot or take it out of the microwave, and I can put it right into my bean pot basket, and it's going to allow you, if you look in your catalog, you're going to find that bean pot basket. And it's going to allow you to take it to your potlucks or your family get-togethers with ease, okay? Gone are the days of wrapping up your dishes and having to take it to grandma's house, okay? So this is going to make it very easy, okay? Anybody excited about that? Woohoo, right? Okay.
Can't decide which one.
I know. There's so many colors to choose from. Absolutely. So, and remember, if you're looking for, what page are you on?
Page 28.
Page 28.
Page
You're gonna
13.
and page 13. You're gonna find those bean pot baskets. So very, very exciting about that. With that. We also have your different colors. So do choose a color that you're going to like and enjoy. And if you can't pick between one, you're gonna have to get 2. Be well on your way to those 7 bean pots. Okay. So also, in a book a party, you can get those bean pots for half price, and so you can really stock up your kitchen. Okay, I know, and half price, or you could get them for free. So that's another way to definitely use those. I know. We'll be booking those parties. Absolutely. All right, while we're waiting for our cake to cool, we're going to share with you a little bit about the opportunity. Someone was kind enough to share with me about Celebrating Home. I had a friend call me and share with me what Celebrating Home had to offer. And I will tell you, I was reluctant because I didn't know enough, and it was always the fear of the unknown. And so, but you know what I want to do today for you is I want to share with you what Celebrating Home has to offer. Okay, so you guys want a little bit more money? Woohoo, sure. Right? Woo-hoo. Absolutely. So what we're going to do is I have 3 questions, another $1,000. Who would like the first $1,000? Okay, of course, Jeannie, of course. So we're going to do Jeannie. Jeannie, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay, this is pretty easy. So ask me, how many parties do you average per week?
How many parties do you average every week?
Oh, great question, Jeannie. Awesome. There's your $1,000. I average about 2 to 3 shows a week. One of the reasons why I like my job, I get to determine how often I work and how much I get paid. So you can do as much or as little with this business as you want to. Who would like the second $1,000? Oh, okay, great. Okay, let's do this one here. Ask me, how much does an average designer how much does an average designer make per party?
Okay, well, how much do you make on an average on a party?
Brilliant question. Excellent. There's your $1,000. And what we're going to say, you know what? You can make about $150 to $200 per party. Okay, and that's on average. And that's actually take-home money. That is yours to put in your pocket. I know. Isn't that awesome? Anybody could use that part-time or full-time. So it's a great opportunity for anyone, no matter how much money you want to make. So you work harder, you get paid more. Absolutely. And you wanted the last $1,000, so we're going to give this to you. Now, this is a difficult one. Are you ready? Okay. Well, ask me, what does it cost to get started with Celebrating Home?
What does it cost to get started in Celebrating Home?
Oh, you must be psychic. I was thinking that question. Yep, that's a good question to ask. You can start this business for as little as $149. You're going to get your products, so you're going to get about $350 worth of products, which is awesome. You get to pick your kit, and then you get your training from me for free. So my job is to make sure that you have an opportunity that you want to be successful. You want to get the most from your business. So that's my job as a trainer, to help you with that. So we work on your goals together, and you can start your business. So you will get some supplies, and I have a meeting, and so you can come to the meetings and so forth. I'm not going to go into a great deal about the opportunity right now, but if you'd like some more information, please ask me when we're all done. I'm not going to hunt you down till you say yes, if you just even show some interest. But I feel it's really important for you to get enough information so that you can make a very good decision about it. Okay, sound like a plan? Yes. Great, fantastic. We're going to move right along because I know you're getting hungry. I can see it in your eyes. So look at this. Isn't that wonderful? This is our dish of our taco braid. Very easy, very simple. We're going to serve that up for you. And then we also have our cake, which is pretty much cooled down. Your goal here is that you want this top portion of the bowl to be cooled down, so I can now touch it. I can't touch the bottom of this because this is really blazing hot yet. So right up here, though, this is cooled down because there's no food here. So that's one thing about your dishes is if there's no food in it, it's going to cool down because the food insulates the dish and the dish insulates the food. So this is starting to cool down for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little knife test. Make sure that it's done, kind of jiggle it around. It's not jiggling, look at that, looking good, okay? It's all ready to go. So we don't have to stick it in for any more, okay? Now the other thing I like to do is, we're gonna just take one of these over here. If it's been sitting just for a couple of minutes, it's nice to kind of lift it out of the bowl, just like so. That way then it's gonna flop out really easy. I know, look at that steaming. This is great because now you can serve this with some Cool Whip or some ice cream with all the toppings. Absolutely. So we're going to put our plate back on top. But remember, we're still only using 3 dishes to make this dish. And you can feel how it just kind of plops back down in. And we're just going to lift it up out of there. And voila. Wow. Okay. Isn't that awesome? Okay. So what a great way to serve your food. So, and look at my inside of my dish. Fantastic, right? Okay. Did it make a believer out of you? Yes. I know you're all doubting earlier. So this is really a great way to present your food, make it simple and easy, and make your home a very enjoyable place to gather.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.